and we're just doing a bit of preparation while I am waiting for some people. There's no one there at the moment, so Chloe is in the red spot, but she's dealing with a blood nose at the moment, so we haven't got any audience yet. Yeah, it's there. Oh, okay, hang on. What am I doing? Say hello if you're there. Hopefully you can hear me. So let me have a look. Where am I? Sorry, I'm trying to copy stuff. Okay, that is there. Hi guys, hi Tasha, what are you doing up at this hour? Although, hang on, it's daytime there. Fabulous, you can hear me, that's what I needed to know. Hang on, I'm just trying to get the link set up properly. Let me just see if I'm coming back. Okay, sorry about that. I'm just trying to get my cameras right, and it shows black. Gosh, it drives me crazy. So we'll look at the ceiling. Now I'll look at the back. There, we got me. Libby is Lisbeth. Oh, it's lovely to see you, darling. I like Libby. My sister's name is Anne, but she goes by Annie. So I'm used to those. I do have Chloe joining me on and off at this moment because she's struggling. She's got autoimmune problems and lupus, and so she's having a really, really bad lupus flare, and it's affecting her eyes and her nose and everything else. So she'll be on and off, we'll just see. So let me just go in. So what I've got here tonight is a couple of teacups, and Chloe will have her tarot cards. I'll wait until she stopped bleeding. It's a good thing she's on red. I don't want to see any blood, and I'm quite sure none of you guys want to see blood either. So if anyone's got a question, lay it on us, and we will just do a short session because, like I said, her body decides to crack the sads. So, hi Abdullah, it's lovely to see you there. So now I've still got Chloe on mute at the moment. If you're ready to be unmuted, so what are you looking for? A lighter? Sorry, up behind Nanny's photo. Yeah, we're in my tea room. So now
you need to know that, Nan.
hang on. All right, now I've got Chloe's unmuted there anyway.
Hi guys.
So
I've got one more nail cutting than like it.
She's gone and put her nails are way too long. You can really tell she doesn't do any housework, can't you?
I do, thank you.
Yeah, but she can't light a candle, so it's
burn your house down though.
Yeah, it's pretty tough, isn't it? So what have I got here? Abdullah, are you still in the US? I'm hoping you will be. You want to know if you'll find true love and a life partner in 2022. So I will write that down. Abdullah. All right, I'm trying to get through what I can. I'm actually going to use the purple teacup for you, Abdullah. So I will just have a look. These ones here, before I spin, these are my new Estrella tea, I called them, fortune teller teacups, and it's all 24 karat gold on the cups and the saucers. I haven't made them in tension so you can read the saucers as well, but tonight, because I put mess and that everywhere, I'll only be going into the actual cup. So I'm just going to...
your nails match your cup?
No, not quite.
Almost.
Almost, not quite. They call this divine wine, and that's purple. So I'm just looking at a question here for Abdullah. Want to know, will he meet a true life partner in 2022? So Now,
2022
is not that
next
far
year for the
away.
world. So it should be more stability.
It is actually, yeah.
Mm.
So Abdullah, I'm looking, and most people look at these and think there's nothing much in the teacup when there's actually a lot. The first thing you've got here is the flag. I just want to see if my magnifying glass, there, now we can see it a bit clearer. You've got a flag here and it's sitting on a dog. So the dog would tell me, yes, good, loyal person, that's to you.
Is it red? Red flag?
No. She's got a really sick sense of humour. But the flag on the dog there would tell me, though, some success with somebody who's actually very friendly. Dog is also very loyal, which would be really, really nice and ideal. You've still got, though, a water drop hanging around the cup. And when I see water drops like that, they usually mean there's some emotions that need to be dealt with. And I'll just tip that out. So, and water in there would tell me some emotions that you need to deal with. Here you've got like tall there, or straight sticks often represent tall men. So, and you've also got it's like a hand reaching out from the crossroads. Now, the only thing is when you see a hand reaching out, and particularly from the crossroads, it would tell me though, don't entertain somebody that you've either dated before or looked at before,
In the friend
because
zone.
none of the friend zone, exactly. But you've got also the horizontal line here. And when we see a horizontal line, it usually means something who's level path with you. So it would tell me somebody who's very similar, somebody who's got the same likes and dislikes. This here, although there's T on the mouse, the nice bit is it's right on its tail, which tells me it's like, what is it that you don't need is leaving. So literally think of what goes in and what comes out. And that on the tail there would tell me stress is leaving you. And you've also got down in the very big bottom, it's interesting, is the eye. Can you see the iris there and then the lid? And the eye is a beautiful symbol to say, keep your eyes wide open and learn to trust your instincts. So it's like trust your intuition. You've actually got up here a number 4. 4 would tell me in timing. So it could literally mean 4 months from now, or the actual 4th month being April next year is a very good opportune time. It's not touching the clouds, but it's very near it. So it would tell me there, look again with open eyes of things and make sure you have a clear line of sight. 4 is also a beautiful symbol of security. So it means, think of 4 boxed walls, 4 as in the house. It would still tell me though somebody who's very good, solid and secure. So I'd look at that and say you do have very opportune times in around that probably 4th month or 4 months from now. So
can the house represent introverts as well?
it can, but it would have to be other bad signs near it.
Okay.
So yeah, that's. Have you got any input to add to that? This is for Abdullah.
So it's about next year.
Yes, he's asking about true love and a life partner. Yeah. Oh, he's in Bahrain visiting parents and back to USA at the end of the week. Yeah, I know, he's got the laugh face, his usual question. Right, I'm just writing down as you go. What have you got?
Give me a minute, woman.
Chloe's a tarot reader, Abdullah, and I couldn't tell you for love nor money what a tarot card tells you. You're a bit blurry on there. People, can you see the pictures okay? I just want to see if, because I'm just wondering about my Wi-Fi. Let me just check. I'm not getting rid of Chloe. I'm just actually checking.
You wish.
No, I'm just checking. I'm just going to put her on a better Wi-Fi. Right, and we go back. Sorry about that, guys. Hang on, tilt back. Hang on. Let me see what's happened there. Sorry, I blanked her out. Hang on. There you go again. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure she was clearer. Now it's clearer.
Okay. So, is this a heterosexual relationship?
No.
No? Okay. So looking at this down through here, I would actually say for you to really put yourself out there more in October next year. I know it seems all the way away. Hold on, my headphone just dropped out, so I don't know if that's stopped recording or has it died. I can hear myself over there, but you really can't be bothered. Neither can I. I can relate to that. Dating is definitely hard. It seems a little bit of conflict down through here by the time we get to April through there. So again, it's not really feeling it. It's not the right time. Again, similar things down through here when I look down into May and June. July is a bit of a for you. Actually realise some things about yourself, and it means there may be certain things along your plan or your path that you no longer want to do anymore, or you want to change your course through there. It's actually a really good thing, and you've got a really good grounded card down through here when we get down into, so what would that be, August through there. So, hang on, so what are we, 6, so that's, yeah, June, July, yeah, August down through here. I would make sure that you're not jumping into a relationship through there too fast, too soon with anyone, just because down here in September can come to a bit of an end through there, and you might have a little bit of depression or just be feeling a little bit down through there. It means you've really got to cut the ties of some unhealthy habits or unhealthy patterns that you may actually have. Down here, though, in October, it does actually show you've got a lover through here. There is definitely a fire sign element to this person through here, but you've got to make sure that you're not being more focused on your needs than their needs. So make sure that things are fair and equal playing through here. And it does show that it is new love through here. This person might actually be quite well established, especially on the financial side of things. And again, it's a very passionate connection, but try not to rush things too much into November. It's definitely fire, so it would be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. I would make sure that you only believe maybe about 50 to 60% of what they say, just because through here it's like you're kind of being led or shown something that's not real, and so it's not the full picture. It's like you're being shown only what they want you to see. So it can almost be like Instagram versus reality. They might portray a very lavish lifestyle online and not have that behind the scenes.
Hang on 2 secs. Just stop talking for a sec. Because people are saying you're echoing.
Yeah, so stopping echoing. Okay. So down in November through here, it means weighing up the situation clearly. So, but I would be a bit careful and not rush things too much too soon. It does show expression of feelings and emotions down in December. You're getting the praise, recognition, and respect back in return. Again, you've just got to both make sure that you're not being too stubborn and inflexible about where the direction of the relationship is going. But I would say down through here, that's the best time for you to look is October next year, and it's definitely a fire sign now.
Cool. So just turn. I'm just trying to get the volume right, guys, because I know someone's saying it's a little bit echoey. So
Because we're in the same room, we've both got
is
microphones on.
Does that say it's gone down?
Yeah, there's a delay. This is frustrating. Can you just take these off?
Or I'll get your plug in. Hang on. Oh, headsets. Sorry, guys. I think it's Bluetooth that's doing it.
Yeah, I still
So,
haven't put the link in, so hold on.
yeah, wrong year. I
No,
know.
this is left. It's fine.
Sorry, guys. I just want to try and stop feedback where we can, and hopefully, that's the microphone. So hopefully we're not getting the feedback. So let's try this again. So someone's saying there's an echo now. Right, hang on. Is all right. So someone's good now, and yet
Now. I can't hear anything.
yeah, mine goes.
Okay, going back to the microphone. There's always something. So let's try that again. I can't hear you at all.
You can't hear me at all now.
So is the mic.
They do normally.
No, it doesn't matter. If everyone can hear me, that's fine.
Can everyone just tell me, do you hear Chloe?
La 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 la. Mum looks like a Smurf.
That went funny.
Yeah, Mum looks
Mine's
good.
bad now. Hang on 2 secs.
We always have sound
I know,
issues in
there's
here.
always
There's always
some
Wi-Fi issues.
problem.
Try that. Blank.
And then Chloe's back on.
Can
Can you hear me talk, anybody?
Unmute.
Nope. Can you talk?
Yeah, I'm talking.
Can everyone tell me, do you hear Chloe and do you hear me? And can you hear both of us clear?
I don't think they can hear me because these headphones aren't working because I can't hear a thing.
Well, you're not supposed to hear. They can't talk. You're reading.
Yes, I know. So I'm saying
If my voice is not echoing back at me, that means it's not.
So
Tony's
Tony's saying we sound like robots.
That's your
Chloe
Wi-Fi
is a
then.
machine.
That's your Wi-Fi.
Oh no, this is driving me mental. And the settings, we're in low data mode. Okay, back to that, back and down. Is it any better, guys? Hang on, set microphone. Hey, now talk, Chloe.
Hello. Yeah, I can hear myself a little bit now.
Sorry, I think I've worked it out what it is now. Yes. I just love Wi-Fi. No robots. Fabulous. Now I'll go through my list. Now, do two guesses who's the drunken monkey. Gee, I wonder who that
Who
is.
is it?
It's Michael. It's Michael, friend in Troy, New York.
What an awesome name.
Now, he's fun. Yeah, he's fun.
I can see Evelyn Lynn. Hi.
Right. Kavita has lost a job, which is not cool. We do not like it when job loss is there. So the echo from both mics. Oh my God, Tasha, I don't know if I can fix that. Let me try my headset and see if that helps. Right, so I've actually got a Bluetooth headset on now, and I don't know if
That has changed the sound because I can hear.
And now it's an echo.
It's an echo, but only to me, and that's fine.
Oh, no, it's not. Someone else, Kavita said an echo as well. I don't know. I can't do much about it. Sorry, guys. I will go to my iPad and I will come back to that in a minute. So I'm just going to look at, I've turned off the headset, and I'm just going to have a look at Kavita about a job. So I'm using the white teacup. So let's have a look. Maybe don't talk, Chloe, while I'm here, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, Kavita, we are looking about a job for you. So I'm reading not just the symbols that it's landing on, but also the T itself. I can't remember if that's clear or not. First thing here is you do have a couple of things near the dog. Now, you've got here, I'm hoping, let me try my magnifying glass, see if I can get up really close to that. See here, you've got two heads sitting together. I'll try and get the water out of the way. Two heads sitting together would tell me some sort of job or an interview meeting, because when you have them close like that, it would tell me that it's you're sitting down meeting somebody. Now, it's interesting it's sitting on the dog, which tells me, is this a job or a connection from a friend of a friend type situation? Here is also really nice to see. It's like a cone of flowers or a sheath of flowers. And flowers near the dog and two heads would tell me a great interview process. I actually like to see that. Here is also interesting. Let me just get rid of the water drop. Here is also really interesting because you've got there, it's almost like a lady with long hair. Then you've got the crossroads, and then you've got like the little box. Lady with long hair would tell me a female involved with the job placement. Crossroads tells me it's not just one option, you do have two options. So it's like, don't jump necessarily into one job if you've got two available to you. A box is a really good symbol with the work because it means pleasant surprise when you least expect it. Here on the moon, you've also got, it's like a book sitting on the moon. Now, moon is about our emotions. A book there would tell me it's okay to release some of your information about your work history, but like remove the emotions out of it because the book is closed. So it would tell me, don't disclose every single thing about yourself, not to an employer. If it's not relevant to the job, they don't need to know. Here you've also got, it's like a great big pipe, and a pipe is about good older male that can help you within the job scene. You've got it not touching the ring but above it, which tells me don't disclose or just get rid of ideas, even if they're only a short-term contract. But a pipe is a very good sign of wisdom and knowledge of what you have. Down here you've got, it's like, sorry, that way up. When you see a little, it's like a keyhole. A keyhole means don't just look at what's something close by, look at things that are afar. And down here, you've got a huge big blob of tea, and it's actually sitting on it's actually the birch rod. Most people think it's a broom. Very similar meanings between a broom and a birch rod, because it often means time to declutter the space and get rid of anything that you do not need. Now, that is a very large piece of tea, and again, to me, it looks almost like a door or an opening to a cave, which would still tell me something good that will come across. So I don't really want to see your phone, Chloe.
No, that's so I can see
can read
the
the
stream, so I
messages at
can
the
make
same-
sure that so we don't miss anything.
Yeah. I actually think you'll get a job. Oh, that's really brilliant here too. Look at this. We've got a baby sitting on a baby. Doesn't mean a pregnancy, don't worry. Prams, when we're looking at jobs, literally mean new job, new offer. You've actually got a bird sitting on the letter S. And
I
that
can
is,
tell you when.
yeah, she'll get to it. The bird sitting on there is a very good symbol because it means good discussions that are coming. And it's sitting on the letter S. And the letter S, every alphabet has energy. And the letter S tells me good leadership, management, strength, show also that you don't need micromanaging. I actually think you'll get a job fairly soon. So Chloe can do the timing on that. I'll go and grab me a plug-in headset.
Okay.
You do. It's Kivada.
So what I've had a look, God, that echo is annoying. So I've had a look at the next six weeks here. What, can we fix this echo? I sound like I'm stuttering, like I'm special. Okay, I'm going to talk without these in my ear because that echo is going to drive me nuts. So I'm having a look at the next 6 weeks through here. So on the first week, you really have to jump on every opportunity that you can through here. So really kind of push forward, send all the applications out everywhere, but not do things half-assed. Make sure that you, cross your T's and dot your I's. So it means you've got to check everything, make sure everything's done, follow it up, and keep a track on when you've sent the application notification, follow it up, harass them, all of that. And then through here on the second week, it's weighing up things very carefully through there. You may have a little bit of interest, but there may be some things fall through. You might actually be feeling a little bit depressed, a little bit down through there, feeling like things aren't sort of moving forward. But I wouldn't worry, I don't want you to stress. Down here on the third week, it does show that there is competition through here. So there might be a lot of other people applying for the jobs that you're applying for through there. It means you've really got to make sure that you stand out and that you don't give up on things too quickly through here. Really persist and you will actually stand out. So don't be wallpaper through here on the third week. It means fighting and standing out, being getting ahead of that competition. So make sure you're early, you're prepared, everything's all lined up. Down here on the fourth week through here is an opportunity being handed to you. So I would say that you're actually getting an offer through here on the fourth week. It may be something that you don't feel that you're very strong in. There may be some things you kind of have to fudge your way through or kind of bluff your way through, but you can pick things up fairly quickly. So just ride it, fake it till you make it type of thing. Down through here on the fifth week, it does show you've got more money around you through there. You're very generous with your time and energy through there. It is being seen by management through there, so it's a fantastic opportunity. Down here on the sixth week is getting along really well with the people that you work with on a very friendly level. Just make sure that you communicate very clearly through there, and if you're not wanting to be too friendly with the people working, just set clear boundaries. But I would say you've most definitely got a opportunity being offered to you on the fourth week. You just have to really stand out from the crowd on that third week when you are doing your negotiations through there. So it looks quite good. I have to have them hanging out because that echo is really bad.
Well, I'll plug in and try and fit that tonight.
I don't need to hear, but yeah,
Yeah.
so long as they can hear me, that's all that matters.
Yep, okay. So I shouldn't have any feedback now. So, can everyone hear me? That's the next thing. Yay. Oh, that's lovely to see. Kavita says yay. So, now I'm just grabbing my cards. Hang on 2 seconds. And I'm looking up. Next question I've got is Lindy Lou's looking at house move across states. I don't know whether she means moving in the same state or moving to a whole other state. Oh, why is it I've got no photos of you? Hang on, there. Oh no, that's all right, it's me. I'm a little bright, aren't I? Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know. So, okay.
Past your bedtime.
Yeah, it is. Okay, Lindy Rose looking at state. Oh, I know, that's what it was. I couldn't see what I was doing. So, we're looking at a move across state. The ring here would tell me, number one, good things, good opportunities. I like the ring because it tells me where you're actually going is somewhere that you are going to want to stay for a very long time, because the ring means commitment to where you are going. But it also would tell me, though, I'm not sure if you've purchased something or renting something, but ring can mean it may be a little more costly than you bargained for. The child is a beautiful symbol for house move because it means new beginnings. You've also got angel, which tells me again, go with your guides. Angel is blessed, and it usually means blessed home, blessed house, blessed family, especially where you've got the child. So it's like literally new blessings. You've got the books here, which would still tell me budget accordingly. Books is lots to learn. Mountain and bat, now with a house move, and I see those, it wouldn't surprise me that there's something you may have overlooked if you are purchasing a house or the location where you are going, because bat literally is blind. And then you have mountain, which tells me things that are difficult or tough situations. I'd say the move generally will be quite good, but I would look at that and say there's something that you may not be looking at clearly, and I'd say keep your eyes peeled. I'm actually just going to draw again on the mountain. Balloon there could tell me something to do with pressure, even it can be to do with the heating or the air conditioning, because we're talking about the physical move. Scales would tell me it will all balance out in the long haul. So I'd say it'll be good in the long term, but I'm not going to be surprised that it may be a little more costly than you realise, and make sure you thoroughly inspect where you are going. time. And that was for Lindy Lowe. I have Libby who's wanting to know about love. So, did you want to have a look at Libby with love? So, hang on, who knows again? So, good job you don't see our faces. So, because I've got blue hair, I've been told I look like a Smurf. I know, she can laugh now. Yeah.
I wanted to see what it looked like.
Seriously, I have blue hair.
She does.
I do have blue hair. Now, I'm going to turn the camera around. Get ready for the shock, guys. Hang on. Corey will have to tell me.
Don't put it on there.
Can you see me? Am I clear?
Yeah, you're in there.
See? I have blue hair. This is what she's done to me. So, yeah. So, I know, Michael. I was the guinea pig.
I wanted to see what it looked like, and I didn't want to take the gamble.
Lovely daughter. What she did to me.
and she gave 0 fucks. It was brilliant.
What she did to me, she comes over and she says, Mum, I've got this really great hair dye. And she says, it's mostly grey, but it's got a slight shade of blue.
It wasn't.
And,
it was pastel blue. There, pastel blue.
And it's as blue as you can get blue. So I look like a Smurf.
Mama Smurf.
Yeah.
Mama Smurf in the house.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, great, just what I need, isn't it? And
Well,
I
it's
look
not like
it.
anyone sees you anyway.
Yeah, I know. So
love.
Libby's looking at love. So let's have a look. Yeah, very much chance. Yeah. So
You put some cards
I'm
down.
going
No.
cards first. Whack Dolly, she's pulling my chair.
Hey.
Yeah. So love. So I'm using Alice. Just wait. She's a pill. Right.
I'm helping.
She's helping. Love, when I see the scales there, scales would tell me, though, you need to be more open and more transparent. And it's an interesting card with love because scales is literally yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And it's almost like you think, yes, it'd be lovely to have hot wild lover in your bed, which would be very nice. And there it's almost like, do I want the hassles or don't I want the hassles? I'll come back to that. You've got moon, balloon and dancer. The moon is emotions, which again means you need to show yourself. The balloon there would tell me, though, every time you try to show yourself, you feel very, very stressed about it. But you've got dancer, which tells me, though, you need more socialising, more good things. A bit hard, I know, in Australia at the moment, although you're lucky you're in Queensland or in Victoria. And the dancer would mean literally arm in arm, body to body. These are beautiful for outcome cards because there would tell me there is love there if you're ready for it and if you want it. And the teacups there would tell me start off small with something like dinner or coffee and stuff because I'd see that as love growing. Now the charms that Chloe decided to help with is we have, I'll put these up because a lot of people don't know what it is. It's actually a little tiny person rowing in the canoe. And then you've got the frog. The canoe there would tell me, though, relaxation on the water, but a person in the canoe tends to be very solo. So it's almost like stop doing things solo, keep thinking things in multiples as a couple, and where you can go to link up with people and couples. And the frog is very telling because it tells me there, stop being afraid to take the leap of faith. Here on the moon is a very interesting symbol, which is the Grim Reaper, and everybody says, oh my God. Grim Reaper's on the moon, which tells me what is it you need to cut away, old beliefs and old emotions. Here we have it's comedy and tragedy masks, and they are the theatre, which means, again, what it is that you want sometimes doesn't always fit into your perfect world because it's about what's drama, what's theatrical, and make sure it's real because they are masks. One will show the good mask, one will show the bad, and it's about expression. I actually think you will meet somebody, but it's going to take a bit of you cutting away some old things and old belief systems. Nice to see a pup because it actually tells me a mature male, not some, airhead bimbo type person who's fly by night. It does mean somebody who has maturity and again wisdom and knowledge.
Not a 2 a.m. What are you doing message.
No. The dinosaur also would tell me somebody who's, and it's interesting because dinosaur is about knowledge and the gifts to the world, and there would tell me somebody again with experience in love because it's on the heart. Now this one is one of my most favourite of all charms that I can never get, and I wish I could. It's actually the toaster, and there's a bit of bread sticking up out of it. The toaster in love would tell me, do not entertain somebody you've either had contact or interest in the past, because it literally means burnt toast. It doesn't matter whether you scrape it,
It
sand
gives
it
you
together,
cancer.
but burnt toast is dead, it's buried. Do not entertain somebody else.
Says you
So-
who eats burnt toast every morning.
I love that toast. Cold, it's got to go in the fridge.
She's weird.
Yeah, so
She said
so I hope that helps a wee bit.
She said she
Now,
hopes I go on a remission.
I've
I
got,
haven't.
Yeah.
How many years?
yeah, I have a Tracy Hurd who's wanting to know a little bit about her finances. So do you want to grab that one? So,
In regards to what?
money,
Yes.
finances.
In regards to a new job, or
No, she just don't have finances. Yeah.
it's a bit hard to tell
Hang
unless
on,
we're
let me
looking
just
at
try and-
whether it's an investment purchases.
Okay, so Tracy Hurd, can you elaborate a little more about your question there?
Because we're not doing 12 months ones.
Oh, there's Leonie there. Hi, darling. Lovely to see you. I'm trying to grab where I can. I can't find message again because it only gives me so
Yeah.
much up top.
We can't do that in
okay.
a 5-minute one.
Let me just have a look. Let me have a look because it only gives me part of the messages here. I did see something. Where am I? No, that's telling me it's nice. It's like when I scroll up, all my messages disappear. Dion Hicks just wants to know if there's any love coming her way. So let me have a look. Okay. If you can see any questions that I keep losing.
Yeah, I'm trying to have a look.
Yeah. Dion Hicks, is there any love coming?
Toast with peanut butter and bacon.
Yeah.
Who's the psychopath that says this?
I don't know.
This is VR Drunken Monkey.
Oh,
Who is this?
that's Michael. Yeah, he would. Yeah.
that should be illegal, Michael.
Isn't this interesting? And we go to love again and we start with scales. So this is 50 on Hicks. Scales, like I said, is about yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. So it often means stop procrastinating.
Can it
in what
represent a
is.
Libra?
Yeah, it can. Yeah. When we've got these, which I say the way through it, the bat there would tell me though you keep hiding because bat is very much as now I'll look from afar, but I don't really want anyone to know that I'm looking. Bat means show yourself, stop flying blind around the corners in the room. The dog here would tell me you've got better options when you're going out with friendships. And it's almost like if there's love there, it will be an introduction through a friend more so than it would be, say, online dating and so on. The mask here, again, funny you've got two visuals and they are both similar. Bat is blind, but you have the super sharp senses. Mask there is you can't see the forest or the trees. So there would tell me again, make
It's a blind
sure
man who's a friend.
not a blind date. Definitely no. But your mask would still tell me though, you need to keep looking and don't be afraid if a friend says, hey, I know this really great person, you can come meet them and you've got so much in common. Just have fun with it and why not? Anchor and tree together are a beautiful combination because it literally means stability in home and family.
family oriented person.
It's nice. It's actually really lovely to see those two together. Let's have a look. Right, so we've got a jukebox, it's the radio, the jukebox, something like that. We've got flower, the horse's head, and we've got the garden gnome. And there isn't so cute, the little garden gnome. Or
Bad be COVID.
No, it means beautification of outdoor spaces. And there's all that whole secret gnomes business, you know, do they actually move during the night? Ask Wilma if Wilma's there. She knows all the gnomes that move during the night in the garden. Horse there would tell me don't dispute someone if it's a little bit younger than you actually. Flowers there again would still tell me joy and fun and beauty and all the good stuff. And the radio, I suppose you'd call it, or the speaker would still tell me keep your ears open wide, that there is music to your ears. I look at all these and see a yes. But the big things I'm seeing here is show yourself and don't be afraid to show yourself. And I don't mean short skirts and low cut tops. It's show the personality of you, because there would tell me it's like you keep hiding you away.
That's
And-
like me.
And that could be because you feel hurt in the past.
She might only come out at night like me.
Yes, hence why this is 10 o'clock at night here in Australia. So, you know, Chloe says, oh, we can do a live, but at 10 o'clock at night, then most people will probably be...
But that's
in their
because your
pajamas.
audience is overseas.
Yeah, yeah. So, now, let me see if I can find anybody around here. Hi, Tony Lee. Yeah, no, I've got blue hair, that's bad, isn't it? Tony Lee Clark. Whoops, hang on, what have I done? Right, Tony Lee, what's going to happen now with her love life? Now, Tony's just had a recent separation. And there's beautiful Mel. If you want to look at Tony's love life,
So what's the question?
she wants to know what's going to happen now in the future with her love life, because she's just had a recent separation. They were together for a few years. Yeah. Lots of love, Melissa Catastrophe. Let me have a look, because I hope I'm not losing messages. Michael, blue hair. I know Tony you got with blue hair. Someone called Vineta Sada. You want to know what S feels about you? Is this a love interest? Is this a work colleague? Or is this a friendship? So can you give us more?
So is it Tony female or male?
Tony Lee's female.
Okay.
She's not far from me. Yeah. Anyway, go the road.
So looking through here, I've had a look at the next 12 months. I don't know why I'm having a quick look now.
Oh, I can see you. But so,
OCD. So looking through here, I'm looking at the next 12 months through here. So it is a little bit difficult for you over the next sort of 3 months through here. You are doing quite well. So I'd say this month is a test of strength, really. When we go into next month, into November through there, you start picking up in terms of your spirits. And it means wanting to go out, get out a bit more, have a bit of fun. Be careful not to rush anything with anyone. You start losing a little bit of your steam in December. And it means you're just lacking faith. You're feeling feeling a little bit flat through there, maybe being a little bit cynical or a little bit negative through there. It is passing though. I do see in January though that you're kind of hurting your own feelings through there. There's some stuff that hasn't healed or hasn't been released. So it means when this is here in terms of Three of Swords, it means you may be reflecting or looking on past relationships through there. You may actually find out some information about something that you didn't want to know, and it can be third parties involved. So make sure that you don't stalk whatever your ex is doing at that time, just because you might end up hurting your own feelings or seeing something that you really don't want to see. If there's anything that's been, left unsaid, it's a time to really kind of get it all out in the open. But rather than wait until January, I'd probably try and get that all out in the open with sooner, rather than let that linger and pop back up and then feel like you need closure at that point. But there's definitely third party involved through there, so I don't think that you're actually ready to look at a new relationship just yet. The thing is, when we get down through here into February and March, and even down through here into April, you're really not ready for a relationship. And I'd urge you not to try and push or stress or rush, just because things can really fall apart down through here in a pretty big way in April. So take your time to heal first through here, and then put yourself out there down into May. May does show through here that there is actually a lover come through. It is showing that it is a younger person than you, and it's actually an earth sign, so it would be Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. And it looks like a really good romantic and sexual connection through there. I would make sure down through here when I get down into June, so hang on, so where are we? So December, January, February, March, April, May. So down here in June, there's actually a fire sign through there. That fire sign is also a little bit younger, and there's also an air sign through there. Both of these two here, they're not long term for you. You're better off to perhaps maybe stick or connect with the earth sign. They have a bit better stability. But the fire and the air sign, it looks like a real good fun connection, but they're just passing through. When I go into that following month through here, this does actually show that you're feeling quite comfortable. I'm not sure of your age or anything like that through here, but this can talk about looking after family through here. So it means that can be protecting of your own family. It means they might actually have family through there, but I would just make sure you use protection just in case. When we go a little bit further down through here, so what are we? So March, January, February, March, April, May, June, so that's July and August through there. When I get down through here in September though, that's the one that is really worthwhile there for you. So it's telling you not to look back through there, don't look back at past relationships, but this person is wishes being fulfilled in September, and that again is an earth sign man. That one may be a little bit older than you, so I think it's a different one than this one up through here.
No, they're the younger one.
This one has their shit together though, and that's the one we want. So this one is someone who is approximately in the 40s kind of range, so I'm not sure if that's around your age, but it's someone who is mature, that has their shit together, wishes being fulfilled. So if you come across a fire and an air sign down through here, get rid of it, but the earth sign is really worthwhile. But give yourself time, don't push yourself out there. September's that time to go for it.
Cool. So, thank you. I have, who was it? Tracy Heard was asking about finances, but I need more info on that if Tracy's still there. And I've got my Mel Bright. Now, so let me just have a look. Mel's had some health issues and we're looking, she'll be looking at another doctor. So Mel is our beautiful astrologist though. You remember Mel?
Yes.
Yeah. So, should she find another doctor? Cherries there straight away would tell me yes, because it means don't stick with the one option, look for a second option. Mermaid, dancer, scales again, so I can't help but look at, when I see scales there, like I said, I say voices I hear, and I'm not schizophrenic. But
So we think.
so she thinks. There, it's interesting, mermaid, because it would tell me look for a female doctor, not a male doctor, because there would tell me you'll have more joy with a female doctor, and it may cost a little bit more. I don't know if you have to have co-payments or insurance and stuff like that there in Canada, but there would tell me, second option, a female doctor. Ship would tell me somebody who's actually well versed, and it's really interesting because Ship and a doctor would tell me someone who may not be Canadian born. Which means it could be somebody who's from another country. So it could be an English doctor, it could be a Chinese doctor, Asian doctor, or something like that. And your angel there would tell me you'll get far, far better information by a change. And I keep thinking female doctor. Bird there would tell me female doctor will be a lot more open to you. I would say yes, change your doctor. What have you got for that?
Okay, so looking here, I'm trying to line it up, but I can't get it in screen, so that doesn't matter.
You can, it's hogging the space.
Oh, doesn't matter. So looking through here, this top line is to look at getting another doctor. The bottom line through here is staying with the doctor that you've got. Staying with the doctor that you've got is no good. They're just eating up money and they're taking advantage of you through here. They're literally just, cashing in and not really delivering on anything. So that's doing a very half-assed job. So I don't know if they're taking shortcuts with something through there and it's obviously not helping you in some way. When I look at the top line of you going and seeing another doctor, you may go through two before you get to the right one. One is actually someone who is a little bit older through here, but he's trying to push or rush you too much through there. So it feels a little bit forced. It feels a little bit kind of scammy or not quite right. Really go with your gut instincts through there, because if you get pushed or rushed into anything, you're going to feel like you're not getting the results through there. So it's just, they're not strong in what they're doing. They're just talking a big talk, but they're not delivering. But by going on the second doctor or the other doctors that you're actually looking at, there is actually a younger doctor through there. And again, there is a card about overseas and knowledge in terms of overseas travel. It can be about your long-term plan through there. They're not going to push you into something that's very uncomfortable, and it feels like it's a decision in the right direction. There's also a little bit of legal help or legal support or something through there, and it seems very well balanced. But this person is quite young, but they're very experienced. There's either new knowledge or new technology, something through there. It's a fire sign, and it can have a bit of a feminine energy. It might feel like it's a bit experimental or something new that seems a bit risky, but it's not at all. This is actually a fantastic move, but expect to go through a couple of duds before you get to this one. But again, there might be some overseas element to that person, so they might be foreign to you.
I think that's not a bad name. I'm just going to Tracy because she's come back with me about finance. She's wanting to know whether a promotion or a new job in the future. Tracy Curry. So, oops, I keep dropping everything down here. Right, Eagle, fantastic career card. Eagle means that there's an opportunity coming up, don't miss it. And it means don't overlook it, because an eagle means be ready to strike the moment you see something. And it's a great career card because it often means where you will rise. Now, I've got camel, again, there's movement, dog, and mushroom. I can't help the game when I say I hear the voices here. Mushroom there would tell me someone who may appear friendly is not always a good person to have that's friendly. So I would look at that and say, don't divulge any secrets in around your workplace or something that you are going for, because the mushroom and the dog would tell me someone who may portray themselves as really great, but no. Camel here would still tell me keep persistence is key. And that is absolutely vital, because there the camel will tell me keep moving forward, always look at progression. Scales tells me you're looking at the financial aspect. Again, you've still got a rival that comes up there in the cat. Really interesting you've got these, because it's almost like, is there a colleague in the workplace who's trying to neck and neck you with positions or promotions? Very important that you are the one that keeps the sharp eye out on things, because I look at that and see it's like a trader. I know that sounds really bad, but cat and then a mushroom behind the dog. It's almost like there's a colleague who's trying to be all nice and smiley, but they'll stab you in the back as soon as they look at you. Boot here on the cat would still tell me somebody very ambitious, and cats tend to be feminine energy rather than male energy. You've also got like the creativity cup. You know, so if you can see that bit better there. And you've got a bolt of lightning, which still tells me, even though there's the rival there, the lightning is wonderful because you'll see them get their comeuppance. Here you've also got the dice that's landed on number 4. And again, 4 is about the stability, the foundation, and things like that you're after. Then you've got the cog, which means, again, watch for things that are working against you in the background, not things that are working for you. So that does concern me a little bit there. So I do hope that helps. And I've really only got time for one more because mine is now flashing me at 13%. So the lucky last is Claire Amodi, and she's wanting to know about colleague relationships. So I don't know if this is a working connection or you're looking at them as a love connection. But let's have a look and see what's going on there. And I will have a look. And I really hope it's not a love connection at work because it never works. There's always somebody that ends up hurt and lost. So let's have a look. Hang on, let me move my screen away. Right, I'm going to turn me upside down. I always like to do it upside down. Right, relationship at work. Butterfly there would tell me be cautious. It means fickle. And it's almost like, for want of a better word, it's like someone who's a flake. And they may be somebody who's really nice and really cheery, but where's the sincerity? That's the only thing that I fear about. Mermaid can be good. Dancer would still tell me though, someone keeping you. Don't like the grave because they tell me somebody who keeps blocking you and your progress in at the workplace. Tree here is about stability, and then you've got the bird looking at the tree, and bird's the talking card. I don't know how close this relationship is that you are looking at, but I would look at that, and particularly there, that it's not always a good thing to put all your eggs in one basket. I don't feel super good with that. It's and Dancer's circular, and it's a central card, so it's almost like are they leading you on? Is it, if it's love sort of relationship or feelings, there I would say be cautious about being led down the wrong path because I don't like this. And this starting would tell me, where is the sincerity?
Mermaid to do with temptations through
Can
there and
be,
flirtation.
yes, it can be flirty in that, and both of those can be a little fun and flirty, but it's like the sincerity is not there. That's the thing, and I'm not really liking that. Yeah, see, I still don't like that. It's almost like there's someone trying to take advantage of you. So she's talking about love connection at workplace. Be really careful, Claire, because it's like, will this end really well? I'd look at that and say you might end up, yes, with a relationship, but you may not end up with a job at the end of the day, which tells me progress very cautiously. That's what I'd have to look at and say, well, the whole thing is, it's just as important too, guys, is what is not there.
Exactly. It's very fun and flirty and chatty, but
yeah, but we haven't got
have
the heart.
Stability.
No, I haven't got the heart, I haven't got the ring, I haven't got the house, which would tell me this would end up in a bed of roses and love and dove and family. That's where that concerns me the most. So, but I want to say thank you guys, and before it drops me out, because I'm now flashing red and I'm in low power mode, so before I drop out, I just want to say thanks guys for joining us, and all the details for Chloe bookings is in the script thing down below. She does have a bit of a lengthy wait, about 3 weeks, because she is one of Australia's most popular readers, so which I'm really proud of. So lovely to see you too there, Michael. It's lovely to see you, darling. We must chat. And I've been standing for an hour, and I can't stand any longer. Mind you, I can't sit either. So there you go.
Let's just get you over with.
Thanks a lot, guys. Bye for now.
Bye.